welcome back to the vlog. So it has been a little while and quite a busy couple of months. I hope you're doing well and come join me today. We're gonna do a day in the life. I know a couple of you, at least a few of you, have been missing these. So I'm just gonna take you along for my day today and kind of fill you in on everything that's been going on. So you've got to see bits and pieces of my travel, and I do have another trip coming up at the end of this week, so maybe I'll take a little mini travel day in the life or end of the week of the life during that trip when I'm headed back to Huntsville actually for a building grand opening, which is very exciting. But we have had so many things going on kind of in the background that you haven't seen in the videos. I thought I would do today as a kind of chatty day in the life, catch you up on all of the exciting things that are happening, all of the exciting news in case you don't follow me other places that has been posted other places that maybe you haven't got the news over here because all my travel videos have been posting, and just generally say hello. So let's chat. And it is the middle of my day. I've been working here at my computer for the past couple of hours. I'm trying to get as much work done as possible before this trip at the end of the week, but let's fill you in on all of the exciting things that are happening right now. So first things first, I feel like it's worth mentioning it is finally warmed up here in Minnesota. It is 70 degrees, so it is quite nice outside today. It's nice and sunny, so I might go outside and do a little walk later. Oh, Penguin just perked up. I said a word that he knows. We might go do that later just to enjoy this nice weather. So that is delightful. Also exciting family news in case you don't follow me over on Instagram or don't get my newsletter, which if you want to get my newsletter, sign up at the link down below. I have been letting people know on my newsletter first for news the past couple months. So that way it's something kind of special and it's kind of an incentive to sign up. So if you're not signed up for my newsletter, sign up down below because they found out about this first. We have exciting news about a trip coming up actually right around the corner in June. We have been buying outfits for it and we're going to share all of that. But we are headed to the Galactic Star Cruiser in June, which is going to be an exciting experience for our family and an all new thing for us because we have never done that. So if you don't know what it is, it's like a fully immersive Star Wars experience at Disney World. You cosplay, you get a character, you come up with a backstory, a name. It is like the full deal, and our family is super excited about that. So we have been rewatching the movies from around that time frame because it's set like around the time frame of The Last Jedi, if you're familiar with Star Wars movies. So we're trying to make sure we are, you know, up to speed on the setting, the time period that Star Cruiser is set in, and ready to dive into that. So that's going to be a super cool experience, and we will be sharing that when that happens. But I also have some exciting things happening in my own life right now as well. And so just to preface for this next part, I'm not planning on talking about this a lot during my regular videos that you would be watching here on Being Mommy Miss Style. But I do get asked a lot in comments, in DMs on Instagram, and different places for people asking for more information on content creation. How do you become a content creator? How do you decide what to do? How do you get started on YouTube? Why do you have a website? All of these different questions that people have about content creation. So I finally decided to do something about it, and I created a course series that I'm actually soft launching this week while I'm speaking at a virtual summit, the Ultimate Personal Brand Summit, that is basically a learning summit for creators to go and learn all kinds of different information. So I'm personally speaking about affiliate marketing for travel creators and how you can create revenue in your business from affiliate marketing while you're traveling. So that is my kind of like little sub-segment that I'm talking about. But I also released a number of courses, not just about affiliate marketing, but how to create content, how to create shoppable content, and also 11 revenue generating ideas for your content business. So some of those are free downloads. I'm gonna put the link down below, but if you're a content creator also and you're interested in any of those, check them out. Like I said, I'm not going to be talking about that here on this channel because it's not what it's for, but I am offering those courses, and that's really what's taken up a lot of my time because I've been developing those courses over the past month. And also I've developed a course membership to all of the videos that I'm doing at like these outside summits and brand learning events and all of those sorts of things. I'm going to put them into one place in my YouTube membership area. And so my thinking behind this was, if you follow me on YouTube and you're a creator, you're wanting to learn more about that side, you can get access to all of those videos through the YouTube membership. I also have a group for content creators that I am in the middle of developing that's going to have learning videos as well. So the membership will have all the videos that I've done everywhere, and then the group's gonna have different learning topics every month. And so I've just been putting all of these resources together for content creators. But the thing is that when you have a lot of your energy going a certain direction, I was literally putting so much of my energy into creating these courses and things to help content creators, I didn't have time to make my own content. But that is all to a place where it's fairly automated and on its way, ready to go on its own now, so I can get back to making my own content. It's funny how that works out, but that is what I've been up to. So if you're a content creator, check out those links down below. There's some free downloads there, some information that might be helpful, a group to give you support. Just check it all out, see what's helpful. And if you're not a content creator, I'm not going to be talking about this all the time, but I did want to mention it because I do get comments fairly regularly, at least once a week, somewhere out in the world. Someone sends me an email, they DM me, they ask in the comments about getting started either on a specific platform or just content creation in general. And I thought, you know what? I need to have somewhere just to direct these folks so that way they can find information and I can give helpful information, and then it has its own spot. So that is what I've been working on. So we've had a lot of things going on in the background. I traveled out to Disneyland at the beginning of March. Then I went down to Disney World for Flock Presents. It was an amazing conference. I highly recommend it. I'll try to get around to doing a recap because it was really, really good. I'm heading down to this building opening at the end of the week this week, so a lot of travel. We were at Great Wolf Lodge last week. I did not vlog that. We just did a family vacation, but we were at Great Wolf Lodge in the Dells last week. So a lot of family travel, but we're getting back into the routine this week. So I'm gonna finish up a little bit on my computer and then head out to grab some lunch, get some fresh air, and then I'll take you along for the rest of our day today. We are still getting HelloFresh, so I believe I'm gonna have a HelloFresh box to unpack today, and we'll just see what the rest of the day brings. So we do have a few changes downstairs. This room's in the middle of being reconfigured right now, so I still need to get some matching lamps to put on either side of these tables that I got for the sides of the fireplace. But if you notice, there's a big change in this room. We actually changed it all around. We brought this console table that I had at the other house upstairs, and we gave in and put the TV over the fireplace. It's just how the room was designed to be, so I feel like it just fits the room a lot better. So I still need to do some wall decor things, and like I said, I wanted to get some mid-century modern style lamps, matching ones for either side. So I'm still looking for those, but this is how this room has changed up. So I shared that on Instagram, I think, but in case you didn't see that over there, I was gonna share that change. And then also, I've got our little patio open. It's pretty nice outside. The dog was playing outside somewhere. But this has been the other nice change, is we have nice green grass, the trees are all green, and it is actually decent outside, which is great. So there's the little flower that Isabella got me with the pot that she made. It's a little wilty right now. We think that it just needed like some sunlight and maybe a little bit more water. So we've got it sitting out here. The tables are still under the cover, but we've got it sitting out here to hopefully kind of perk it up a little bit. She made this in art class though. I think it turned out really, really nice. This guy's been enjoying the weather too. He loves just hanging out outside, so he's been chilling out outside and just soaking up the sun. He's definitely an Alabama dog. And obviously that's not him barking, that's our neighbor's dog, which we like hanging out with her whenever she's outside, but I think she sounds like she's inside right now and wants to be outside enjoying the weather. But it went from like snow to like green grass pretty quickly. So I think that catches you up on the biggest changes and biggest new news that we have going on. But yeah, other than that, it's just been the regular schedule, and the kids had a break from school last week, and we went to Great Wolf Lodge over in the Dells. That was fun, but they are back at school this week, so they've got a number of weeks left still of school. So we're just finishing out our school routine, and it's like end of the year concerts and all of that fun stuff that I'm sure you have going on at your house too. So this is what he likes to do. He just sits over there and chills in the grass and soaks up the sun. Just like he did at the last house, if you remember. Also, I don't think I made a video about this. We've had a lot happen the past couple months. It's all been travel videos. We did a full panel test on Penguin. We sent it in. It was from Amazon. And we did a full like intolerance test to see, they don't call it allergies, but to see what he had intolerances to. And we got that back and it was eye-opening. Like it helped us like change his food up. And we had to go through things we had in our house to make sure that he wasn't, you know, even around materials that he had an intolerance to. And so there was things that he loved to eat, like he loves eggs and he loves popcorn, but he has an intolerance to both corn and chicken eggs, yolks and whites. And so we had to just strategically go through everything that he had in his diet and everything, and it helped him be a lot less itchy. Now we're still in that process of eliminating things. I still think that we have some materials in here and we need to do some things like get the carpets cleaned and things like that I think hopefully will help him, as long as the detergent they use doesn't have anything he's allergic to. But it was really, really helpful because it came back with this list and it has like level 3, level 2, level 1 intolerances. And so we were able to really go through and see everything he was intolerant to. So I did a whole video about that process on my Amazon storefront if you're interested in finding out more about that and see what that looked like. But it's been really helpful to figure out what he's intolerant to, because before that it was just like shots in the dark. We thought that he was allergic to chicken. We had a pretty good idea that he was, but it was like eye-opening, all the things that were on this list. Like he hopefully never gets stung by a bee because he's apparently got intolerance to bees. He's intolerant to horses. He's intolerant to all of these various things, blueberries, like all of these like random things. We were able to get scientific data back that says yes, based on his DNA and his structure, you just send in like their hair, he's intolerant to these things. So it's very, very helpful information. So check that out on my Amazon storefront. It would be one of my more recent videos if you're watching this in fairly real time, but super duper helpful. So we're in the process of trying to edit down his diet, but he's already gotten less itchy just by us changing up some key factors. We can completely change his food to a different skin and tummy sensitive food by Blue Buffalo, and that's really, really helped. So he's super excited to get outside and enjoy the warmer weather. So the kids are home now and I have gotten a little bit more work done, but I need to take a break here to go downstairs and start making dinners. So we got a couple HelloFresh meals. I'm gonna make a HelloFresh meal for tonight, but then because I'm leaving on Wednesday to go to an event in Huntsville, I'm trying to make a couple dinners ahead and just put them in the freezer so that way whenever Dan gets home from work, he can just pop it in the microwave and they have dinner made, and so he doesn't have to worry about making dinner. So I'm gonna plan to start making meals ahead tonight. So that is done. And luckily we have a couple of HelloFresh meals ahead, so I can just make HelloFresh meals, which will be quick and easy because it has all the instructions, all the ingredients is all laid out. So I'm gonna go start that in a minute. I just been putting some finishing touches on my course, which is getting soft launch this week. So as a part of that, like there's a series of emails that you get afterwards just reminding you to look for different things and join our Facebook community and all these different pieces just that are reminders. So I was just trying to make sure all the pieces of that work. So I've been sitting here doing testing and going through and trying to fine tune things, but I've got to take a break and switch gears here real quick to go downstairs and start working on dinner. My little trusty assistant over here, this is what he does in my office most of the day. He just sits there, snoozes, and then stares at me. That's pretty much what his day consists of. So tonight I'm gonna make 2 HelloFresh dinners, one that we're gonna eat tonight and the second one I'm gonna put away in the freezer so that everyone will eat that when I'm gone in Huntsville at the end of the week, and then I'm gonna make 2 dinners tomorrow night, again, so we can eat one and then the other one we will put away so they have those 2 dinners while I'm gone. So I started everything here on the stove. I'm gonna boil the water for the spaghetti, and tonight I'm making this Tuscan pork sausage pepper spaghetti, and we're gonna have this one for dinner, and then I'm gonna make these firecracker meatballs and put this in the freezer for them to have while I'm gone. And then we got these 2 meals today. Tomorrow I'm gonna make the sheet pan chicken to have for dinner, and then I will put the pork chops in the freezer for them to have while I'm away. So that's the plan. Cook, he's not a bad cook. He just, last time I was gone and we got HelloFresh meals, you know how it is, like you get in from work and it's like 5 o'clock and you just get busy and scattered, and like for an engineer, like they like to do things a certain way, so it just takes them a little bit longer where I'm willing to follow directions but improvise. So HelloFresh works really well for me to do it, but he was just saying it was just too much for him to do at night. So that's why this time we're gonna try with me doing a couple meals ahead, and I'm only gonna be gone for like 3 days this time. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 days this time. So at least I'll get him a couple meals ahead, and then they'll probably eat out 1 or 2 days. And I have a pizza in the freezer that he can make too. So luckily, just the way that it worked out, most of the meal tonight is made on the stove top, and then the meal that I'm gonna make to put ahead is made in the oven. So that works really well to be able to do both meals at one time. So these are all about done. We're gonna do the spaghetti tonight, and then the meatballs I'm gonna put away for them to eat while I am on my trip. So this is dinner for tonight. So here's the meal that I'm putting in the freezer for them to have while I'm gone. It's green beans, there's some rice on the bottom, and then there's meatballs, and then on the side it had me make firecracker sauce. I'm going to put that in a separate dish so they can just put over whatever pieces they wanted on. So I'm just going to pop this in the fridge so they have that to eat while I'm gone. So that's about it for our evening. I will be back with some more videos coming up soon, sharing the different outfits that we have gotten for the Galactic Star Cruiser and some ideas that you can make your own Star Wars cosplay at home. We have been having a lot of fun coming up with our characters, so I will talk a little bit more about that. And then that trip is right around the corner, so we are super excited to be headed there in June. So that is next month, is right around the corner. So a bit of preparation for that, and then just finishing up our school year. So we'll be back with some more day in the life vlogs as well. So thanks for watching today, and have a great day.